Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to answer one question. Is William Ruto interested in weak ODM leaders or in strong ODM leaders? And by Raila Odinga kicking out ODM rebels from the party, is he making the rebels stronger or weaker? That's the question I want us to understand here. But before doing that, I want you to listen to some speeches from the Luo Nation, especially from ODM supporters on the ground. Listen to this.
Today we are having our official first meeting of ODM delegates from all the wards in Bondo constituency, namely Usigu West, Usigu Imbu West, Imbu East, Central Sakwa, South Sakwa, West Sakwa, and North Sakwa. We are officially sitting here today, having our first meeting from the day we had our general election, that was last year. The agenda that we had today was resignation for the Member of Parliament, Dr. Gideon Nchanda, who was our secretary by that time. These members here today unanimously agreed that they have expelled Dr. Gideon Nchanda from being the secretary of the branch, and his position is taken by Dr. Francis Otiato.
To weche mano wacho mano dhi luwo jakom gi dwache gi timbe gi pache cha wewe koro luwo jomoko no. Raila Molo Odinga kose wuoyo. Raila Molo Odinga kose wuoyo. Uwinja maber. Raila Molo Odinga kose wuoyo. Owacho ni ok recognize sirikal mar William Samuel Ruto. Mane gima koro wan under the chairmanship mar Paula K. Walo. Pile wacho Raila ko wacho ni left, right, forward, about time. Akianu winjo weche motegno. Omiyo kaka ne warwake kacha, awacho nu kawuono ni tomo jiambo jienda waseriembe. Otherwise, or walk back to the party leader. The party leader Nairobi is unless otherwise, or the party leader. My party leader Muchako Wacho Nikoro Wechegowe. At the moment, one Kakajo ODM. Senator Makisumu County Waunge.
Yes, those are ODM leaders and supporters and delegates in the areas that their elected leaders crossed over to Ruto's team. And you are seeing clearly that the supporters are expelling the leaders from the party. What does that mean? If you look at it objectively, these ODM leaders, their strength was coming from the fact that they were in ODM. In fact, they chose ODM as a party because ODM is the dominant party in their respective areas. And ODM played a crucial part in them winning those seats. That's a fact, not debatable. So by the party expelling them, are they getting weaker or stronger? The answer is very simple. They are getting weaker. And now to the big question, is William Ruto interested in weak ODM leaders? The answer again is a very big no. Ruto is not interested in weak ODM leaders. Ruto wants strong leaders in ODM who can help him advance his 2027 politics. Weak leaders in ODM cannot help Ruto advance his 2027 politics. And now, what's William Ruto's game plan here? And what was William Ruto's intention by inviting these leaders at State House? Let's dig deep. Yes. By ODM party expelling leaders in Nyanza, is Raila losing any support on the ground? The answer is a very big no. Raila is not losing any support on the ground because these leaders were elected because they were hanging on Raila's coat. So ODM expelling these leaders, in my honest opinion, Raila is not losing any support on the ground. In fact, their expulsion just creates excitement on the ground, in that more leaders now feels the seats are now empty, so more leaders will actually scramble to replace these leaders. And so now, what was William Ruto's real intention, besides having numbers maybe in parliament? What was his main intention by inviting these leaders at State House? It's a fact William Ruto wanted to use these leaders to rock the ODM boat from within. Because previously, Raila Odinga has been really taking a lot of time before he responds or takes action. And by the time Raila has been taking action, a lot of damage has always been caused by the rebels before. This time around, I'm seeing a Raila Odinga who is not taking chances. Immediately you show some signs of rebellion, then you are being dealt with there and there. And in my honest opinion, that's a wonderful strategy by Raila Odinga, because the continued staying of these leaders in ODM, entertaining leaders such as this in ODM, just helps in weakening the party, and also just helps in causing confusion in the party. So on this, I'm seeing Raila Odinga, who is clearly outsmarting William Ruto. Ruto wanted these leaders to remain firm and put in ODM, to continue causing confusion in ODM. Raila Odinga is removing them early enough before they cause that kind of a damage. And from this new strategy by Raila Odinga, you are seeing they're being removed from the grassroots. Previously, we have been seeing the rebels, top office or rather top ODM hierarchy, taking action first, then communicating the action to the grassroots. But this time around, the action is coming from the grassroots, and then they are communicating their action to the national office. So that, in one way or the other, is also a bright move, in that it's now disorganizing these people totally from the ground. They are not being given any time to continue meddling in ODM affairs on the ground. Because previously what we have been seeing is that a leader may be join hands with the opposite side, and then the more time is given on the ground, he manages to also compromise the ODM officials on the ground. So you find that a leader's rebelled, maybe ODM chairman in that area has also rebelled, but this time round, it's the leaders themselves who are rebelling. In fact, they are joining William Ruto as individuals, just as members of parliament or the senators, but not with the entire party machinery in that area. So that's a clever move by Raila Odinga, and it thwarts William Ruto's plan. That's something coming out very clearly. And by ODM doing that, the leaders are definitely going to be weakened. So they won't be very much of use to William Ruto. Because now, just recently, William Ruto could not attend Magwa's burial simply because the ground was very hostile to him. The leaders who paid him a visit at State House could not actually boost William Ruto's popularity on the ground. And that's exactly what is going to happen in the coming days. These leaders are not going to help William Ruto achieve what he wanted to achieve. And maybe as time goes by, we might also see William Ruto dumping them once more. And I'm saying that because immediately William Ruto was elected, we saw some ODM leaders who were defeated in August elections crossing over to William Ruto. Upon William Ruto realizing that they were just leaders who maybe wanted favors from him, but they're not delivering on the ground, Ruto dumped them. And that's why most definitely he has gone for these elected leaders. I'm seeing a very high possibility. Ruto will also dump these leaders. He will not be giving them much attention the moment it will be apparent that they have no clout on the ground. And now that they're being chased away or being expelled from the party, they are going to lack that clout. They are going to be weakened on the ground. Ruto will eventually dump them. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. Just as I did indicate, or if you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. If you want to support our forum, as always, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.